Ooh, that lemonade was dropped on Saturday. Why hasn't it been cleaned up? I better call Becky with the good hair. So it's a rule of 3 review where I review a movie in my unique way of listing the 3 things I liked about the movie, the 3 things I didn't like about the movie, and then I describe the movie in 3 words or phrases. Barbershop, the next cut, brings together the old gang as well as a new gang, ironic, to once again tell a politically fueled story about the south side of Chicago through the employees and patrons of a barbershop. The 3 things I didn't like about the movie. The flashbacks. Now there's a lot going on in this movie, like a lot. There's lots of stories, like it's all held down by the barbershop, and there are a lot of characters in this movie. So there are a couple of moments in the movie where they use flashbacks to kind of reinforce the idea of who a character is. Something bad happens to a character, hashtag no spoilers, and then they flash back to showing you who this character is. This kind of dumbs down the movie a little bit. Okay, sure, you might not remember who this character is that we're talking about, but then show them again in a more creative way. Flashbacks just feel like an easy cop-out to me. Second thing I didn't like about the movie, the hypocritical female representation. A lot of the movie is spent with the characters literally just like working in the barbershop and having political back and forth.
Damn near got robbed the other day. I got robbed twice and got my ass beat by the second robber for giving all my money to the first. She wasn't playing.
I like how they kind of level out the men and the women.
What happened to the barbershop, Calvin? We used to come here to get away from women.
Me and Angie, we was both struggling to keep our shops afloat, so we had to work together.
Saved us both.
But still, it feels like the women kind of are still kind of here. The third thing I didn't like about the movie, that end scene though. I'm talking credit scene, so it's kind of forgivable. A certain celebrity visits the barbershop, rhymes with schmishmock. Shoshana. It's not the real celebrity, it is an impersonator, and it is just terrible. 3 things I liked about the movie. By the third movie in a comedy drama franchise, it's either too dramatic or it's too funny, but this movie got the balance perfect. It was funny, but even when it's being very dramatic, it was able to be like giggle funny.
Hey, shooting out there.
I don't want to die a virgin.
Get your old ass down, man.
I ain't getting down there. It take me too long to get back up.
Second thing I liked about the movie, it had a clear message. It touched on a very political issue. It's in your face about it, like at the beginning and the end, in between, it mixes it in nicely so you don't feel like you're watching a preachy movie, or you kind of are, but it's not too preachy. The third thing I liked about the movie, there was a lot going on. Lots of stories, lots of characters, but it worked. At no point did you feel like, oh, I forgot about that character, or oh, I forgot about the storyline. There would be times where you'd go for a while without a storyline being touched on. You'd come back to it, you'd still feel connected to the characters because they're all there all the time. 3 words I use to describe this movie. It's funny, on fleek.
There's a whole dictionary full of words. There's a library down the street. You won't see fleek in there nowhere.
He funny, he make me laugh.
Loud and clear. So, yeah. Okay, no, too dramatic. The lemonade was dropped on Saturday. It should have been cleaned up. No, better call Becky with the good hair. Louder, Matthew, sorry.